You want to know something crazy, and that is Six Flags Great Adventure is about to remove Kingda Ka and the Green Lantern. That is just crazy, and even though the news broke out around a month or two ago about the rumors around the future of Kingda Ka, no one really even thought, including myself, that this is really going to lead to anything. There's no reason why Great Adventure would remove the world's current tallest roller coaster, because after all, Kingda Ka is the park's most marketable attraction, and people travel to Great Adventure to experience mainly Kingda Ka. So I'm going to share with you guys 5 reasons why I really feel like removing Kingda Ka is actually a positive for Six Flags Great Adventure and the future of it. My name is Theme Park Brandon. Welcome to my channel. I'm really glad you're here. As far as Great Adventure goes, my good buddies from East Coasters, Joe and Sam, sent me these awesome videos of all the markings all around Kingda Ka and Green Lantern. They're everywhere. They're located inside of the ride. They're located outside of the ride, in the parking lot, the queue line, everywhere. That is not good. Whenever you see markings in theme parks like this on the ground, typically it means construction or something in the future. And with so many around Kingda Ka, it's just crazy. I really hope that the park does announce this, and I will share my prediction with you coming up as well as to when I think that could be. But this is just insane because Kingda Ka is a fantastic coaster. But we already know that obviously Cedar Fair and Six Flags are now one company. So Cedar Fair has a shorter leash on their parks, the legacy parks, as far as roller coasters with high maintenance costs and rides that cost a lot of money to maintain. Which brings me to the first reason why removing Kingda Ka is a positive for the future of Six Flags Great Adventure. That is simply to save some money. It is rumored that it costs over $1 million per year just to maintain Kingda Ka. That is a lot of money for any coaster, let alone the world's tallest, fastest operational coaster. Now, there's a lot of other rides that cost a lot of money to maintain, but again, that is so much money, and Great Adventure has so many other great rides and attractions where they could build a newer coaster or newer rides in this area that costs a lot less money to maintain each year, which obviously helps out the park profit-wise. Now the second reason why is simply 2 words: Green Lantern. This B&M stand-up coaster is a great looking ride, I will give it that. I personally do not mind this coaster. It's not my favorite in the park. When I visit the park, if I ride it, great. If I don't, great. I really don't really care. But this ride, I actually preferred it more when I rode it down in Kentucky Kingdom when it was Chang than I did Green Lantern. So I really feel like going forward, if Green Lantern is going to get removed, and I think it will, that's a win because this ride isn't very popular and it's one of the roughest coasters that you're going to find at Great Adventure. So I really do not think and see how anyone would really miss Green Lantern if indeed it is getting removed. So with that coaster getting removed, plus Kingda Ka, that's a great benefit for the park because it leaves this massive area, as you see right here, for a future expansion. And what will Great Adventure do with this ginormous, I mean, there are so many cool things that my vision at least has for Great Adventure, because let's face it, there's no reason why this massive theme park doesn't bring in at least 1 million or if not 2 million more people per year due to the location alone. Over the last 20 years or so, I really feel like Six Flags has not marketed this park the way it deserves, and better yet, invested in the park like it deserved, because with Philadelphia, Atlantic City, and New York City all within 90 minutes of this park, that is millions. I mean, so many people could easily take a day trip out to experience Great Adventure. So I really kind of wonder if the bad customer service of Six Flags, the older Six Flags version, has caught up to the park and people said, you know what, forget that, we will spend our money elsewhere. Something to think about. And this all ties into the number 3 reason, that is future expansion. Again, so many great things the park can do with this. Will they build new roller coasters? Will they build new flat rides? Or what about a brand new hotel or resort located right on park property? Just imagine the park being able to offer a 200 or 250 room hotel right next to the park, where all guests would have to do is leave their room, walk right to the entrance, and you're right there. And now that Cedar Fair and Six Flags are merged, Six Flags does not have much experience operating and managing hotels. Meanwhile, Cedar Fair does. So I can easily see this being a great move for the park to bring in some additional revenue, as well as transform Great Adventure into a multi-day destination. Because you have Hurricane Harbor, arguably one of the better seasonal water parks in the country, and the Safari, plus Great Adventure itself. There's a lot to do in this area just within the Six Flags Great Adventure campus. And the fourth reason why, of course, is new coasters. Who knows, maybe this area is so big they could fit a new coaster or coasters plus flat rides and even a hotel in this area. In Great Adventure, now that they're opening up the Flash Vertical Velocity in 2025, who knows? We might be seeing Great Adventure add their next major coaster in 2027. I don't think it'd be 2026, because I'm going to take a guess and say it's going to take at least 6 months to remove Kingda Ka and the Green Lantern, just because of how big this coaster is and this whole vicinity is. So, adding new rides, new coasters, a whole new themed area would be really beneficial for Great Adventure. And the fifth reason why is a new vision for the Great Adventure Park. Again, with now the merger and Cedar Fair management calling the shots, I really feel like that they see Great Adventure and they see big things from this park. And I predict over the next 5 years or even sooner, this park is going to operate, look, and feel completely different than it does now. And that's a great thing. Now, as for the type of roller coasters that I can see coming to Great Adventure, well, there's so many great types. And in this video, as you can see right here, I share with you multiple coaster types that I feel like could really benefit Great Adventure the most. So you definitely want to check that out. Now, as far as when could Great Adventure make this announcement? Well, maybe November 5th, which is Election Day here in America. Because all the news is going to be about Harris and Trump and all the other stuff going on that day. It would not be a bad move, just saying, for Six Flags to push out, hey, by the way, Kingda Ka's closing, get your last rides in. It makes a lot of sense in my opinion. But if it's not then, I really think it's going to be within the next week or two after that. Since Kingda Ka is the world's tallest coaster currently, I feel like Great Adventure would owe it to its fans to give it at least a 3 or 4 or 5 week runoff of come get your last rides in. Kingda Ka will be closing at the end of the year, so us coaster enthusiasts do have a chance to go up and ride it. Now here's a quick food for thought. Just imagine if Zamperla was more successful with Top Thrill 2 and Cedar Point's record-breaking Stratocoaster operated more than just 6 days in 2024. Could we see Zamperla or perhaps another company come in and reimagine Kingda Ka to cut the cost down, at least hopefully a lot? That way Six Flags Great Adventure would keep Kingda Ka in operation while offering an extended layout. I would love that. I do not see that happening, unfortunately. I wish it would, but I just don't see it happening. So with that being said, speaking of Six Flags Great Adventure's tallest roller coasters, you got to check out the video at the bottom of your screen where I share with you the top 10 tallest roller coasters that you're going to find at Great Adventure, and you're going to be surprised by a few of the placements, as well as I share more of my thoughts about the park's future in that video. With that being said, what are your thoughts about the rumors around Kingda Ka getting removed? You know what to do, let me know in the comments. As always, this is Theme Park Brandon. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to smile today, think positive, and keep riding coasters.